Hello, my name is Johnny. Welcome to another Marvel Character Talk. We're going to look through, I believe, the first Bullseye and Daredevil. If you like, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, like, reply, and share. This is going to be one of my look-throughs, page by page, so we'll do that. Let's look at the cover here. March 76, so this was Christmas 75, so coming up 50-year anniversary for Bullseye, the man without fear, Daredevil. Yeah, Hornhead, I killed that creep, just like I'm gonna kill you, you see? Bullseye never misses. He's got the drop on me, and there's no way I can save myself. Plus a startling new job for Matt Murdock. 25 center. Watch out for Bullseye. And it's got Marv Wolfman, Bob Brown, Klaus Janson. He would be the inker on the Frank Miller run, and eventually Frank Miller would step back just to writing, and Klaus would do the penciling, inking, and coloring on it. Let's take a look here. He's fighting some goons. Green outfits. Swinging all around like Spider-Man. He goes in his billy club. What is this? They got some kind of a fancy car. It's crashed. Cart him away, officer. I'm done with them. Cool lads. This is what one of those iron-on transfers. What do they have here? There's that keep on trucking type thing. Foxy, that was a catchphrase all the time for sexy and so forth. Is that Foggy there? And if you think it looks a little Frank Miller-ish, that's because Klaus Janson is doing inking. And he inked the Miller Daredevils. Here's Heather. We had Heather Glenn and Daredevil Born Again. Bullseye. Sending him a note, 100K. That is, I don't really honestly doubt that Mr. Honeycutt. So is that his first words? There he is there. Bullseye. This coloring and this stuff here reminds me a little bit of the Punisher. He's throwing something. No, is he picking up a pen? Oh, right in there. I haven't reread this one, so the panels are new to me as I'm looking at it. Take a look. There's Stan the Man Lee. Mr. Mod. He's got a record out for Spider-Man. There's a lot of money back in the day, considering this is a quarter comic. Coming up with $7.37 or $8.37. This is an example of all who refuse to pay Bullseye. A lot of talking with this guy and this one. He's from the Bugle, Daily Bugle. This Bullseye character was in War II, Vietnam. He was gung-ho. He didn't only want to kill the Kong, wanted to destroy him. He was a great soldier, a boy was. That was Punisher in Vietnam, and we've got Bullseye here, so that's interesting. So we got a bit of his backstory, and we've got a hole cut out. We'll see why that is in a second. This was the second series of Marvel Value Stamps. Instead of being the square, they were the rectangle puzzle pieces. This one's cut out. They used to say clip them and collect them on the first one. Stanley told kids to do it. And then this one, so this book is significantly lower value because that's missing. Sometimes you see a future writer or something in the letters pages, and then they also featured letters from people multiple times. There's Jack's back, Jack Kirby coming back, and then their Voom magazine. Mighty Marvel checklist. So this is the stuff you don't get in, even if you look at the online version that the Marvel might have up of these comics. They're showing you what was actually in the printed version. All the different magazines and stuff that were on sale at the time. Wonder if any kid ever went in and bought a ballpoint pen and checked those off, X them off, and see the different things. On sale, look at it. Now they started to tell you. In the 60s, they didn't tell you which week. It's December 2nd, this one came out. And say here's a little thing about it. To introduce the most maniacal weapons master Mighty Marvel has ever produced, Bullseye. All this and the secret behind the destruction of Foggy Nelson's campaign. There's a Thor cover. Tomb of Dracula. There's Arnold Schwarzenegger. The muscle course. Right back to the story. What's that? Whooshing by me. Hand grenade. I might reread this one after looking at this so I get a better knowledge of... This was cool. I had those, the hero stick-ons, stuck them on different things. Last couple I ever had were smaller ones. They were stuck on the wooden headboard of the bed I had. The other ones, I don't know where they went, or on the door, on the wall, or wherever. And I still have this life-size Spider-Man hang-up. He's a little over 5 feet or so. I think one of his hands got torn, but I think it's still there or reattached. Kind of cool. And look, they did a Planet of the Apes. Yeah, some neat things advertised in here. I wonder if this is a two-parter. And it's interesting here that, and see, she's part of Glenn Industries. So it's different than in the MCU version of exactly who and what she is. She's got the short hairdo, and in the show she's got a medium to longer hair. And he's back here. Close to the end here. You got the Stan Lee's soapbox. That's he yakking about going to conventions and stuff. And he's got his book out, Origins, other Origins. We got some different items. Fantastic Four, Ghost Rider. George Perez. Is that Omega from the Eternals? Who is he? Keep watching, Marvel. The answer is forthcoming. And then here's one of the endless Hostess Twinkies and cupcakes ads they had. This one featuring Spider-Man and the cupcake caper. There's MJ, Mary Jane. But they did use sometimes they had unknown little assailants in here. This one they used Man Mountain Marco. It's from, what is it, around 69 or 70 something. A great cover with John Romita Sr. That villain, he's kind of cool. Fighting. Is this going to end on a cliffhanger? I guess it is. and let the battle begin. So it was all preamble. This one, so he's going to be in the next one. I don't have that one in the box. This one was taken out because it was worth a little bit more than the other one, so we'll see what thing, if I could ever find it. They have come to be starting winners of the Circus of Death. Be here in 30 days. I think, is that the next one where he's on there, and is he climbing down a ladder? I'm not sure. Is that the Dark Wing? I don't know. Let's see. If it's the Circus of Death, it's anything to do with the Circus of Crime. Very cool. Let's see if this is what the ad is on the last page. The good old toy soldier. They were still pushing it. Went up in price as the years went by. And all that fun stuff. I believe it turned out that to be in this tiny little box, that these weren't three-dimensional little plastic toy soldiers. They were flat. Or at least that's what I've been told. Alrighty, so let's look at the cover one more time. This was an in-depth look at Bullseye, and you see a little Heather Glenn in there, Matt and Foggy. So an interesting look if you were looking at the Daredevil Born Again. I think when I post this, it'll be right around the time the last issue for this season, episode for this season will be airing. So, thanks for watching, everyone. More Marvel character talk to come.